Hello again. So today's focus is, what programming are you programming? What is your program? What channel are you turning to? What settings do you have? So programming comes from what you say to yourself, what others have told you about yourself, who you associate with and spend your time with. You have a choice. You have a choice to change those thoughts, change your life, and what can you choose right now? Like we said earlier, you can choose your thoughts and your mind. So how are you going to change that programming? What steps are you going to take? There's no right or wrong answer. We all know that everybody is different. Everybody is so uniquely made. So the programming that might help me might not help you. So I want you to sit back and figure out, what programming are you saying for yourself, and how are you going to change that? I'll give you some examples of what I'm going to be doing. So I am going to be writing on my mirror, something that our team does so well and that I highly encourage. I highly encourage a positive affirmation and a goal to be written on their mirror. That positive affirmation, if you're seeing it every single day, you are reprogramming your brain every moment you wake up. And every time that you wake up, you are programming and changing that. You are changing that mindset. So another thing to reprogram is, I'm going to go into another one. So you can change what and who you're listening to, who you associate with. If they're a negative person, it's probably not somebody you want to be around with, right? I wouldn't want to be around somebody that pulls me down or is negative all the time or has to tell me about all the things wrong in their life. I have a choice to make. I can either stay in that relationship, I can unfollow them if they're all the time negative and it's pulling me down. I have a choice to make. I can reprogram my programming. And so most of the times when we have this program set in our mind, it's from somebody else. It's from what somebody else has told us and taught us, or what we surround ourselves with. So how to change our programming and reprogramming, this is what I'm going to start doing, and I'm going to keep going over this list. So we can choose to reprogram by what we read. So if you're seeing negative posts and negative things all the time, change that. You do not want to sit in anything that's negative. I wouldn't. Because again, it passes on to our children. It passes on to other people. If we focus on what we focus on, expands. And if we're going to be sitting in stuff that are negative or listening to negative things, if we're watching shows that are not appropriate and things that might be tearing us down, reprogram that. You want to safeguard your teams. You want to show them what beauty this truly is. And you want to safeguard them from any negative outside. You have to keep blinders on in this business. So helping them reprogram that. Change a negative habit. If you have a negative habit like drinking energy drinks or smoking, or a negative habit as in screaming or yelling, and you're really trying to do and change that, what is it? Change it. You are the only one stopping yourself, and you are the only one stopping from reprogramming that too. So change that. And stop blaming your lack of success on something else. You have the choice to reprogram it. You have the choice to make new programs. So these external excuses, they all are external excuses. If you are waiting on those external excuses, you will never change. So if you're waiting on those external excuses, you will never change. Ever. So you want to find solutions, establish truths about where you are right now, and reprogram. You have that choice. Start making that reprogramming. Start listening to better things. Start listening to podcasts that are uplifting and motivating, that every day you wake up, you keep reprogramming what you've been programmed. It can happen. Move forward.